Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm here to talk to you guys about things that we can be doing, to keep ourselves busy, keep ourselves occupied and productive during these, crucial hard times. So I'm not going to mention exactly the name or what this time is called, because I'm sure we all know what it is. And also, I don't want YouTube to take the video down, because I've heard that if you mention the term that they will block your videos, and I don't want that to be me. So anyway, today I'm going to talk to you guys about things that we can be doing to occupy ourselves, better ourselves, and not just sit around feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm bored, I can't go anywhere, this is boring, this is long, and etc. I'm not going to lie and sit here and pretend like that hasn't been me these past few days, because I've officially been working from home for 3 days, and already I feel like it's been getting to me. And it's just ironic, because typically this is what we ask for, this is what we want. I know there's been countless times and occasions where I'd be like, oh, I don't feel like going to work, I don't want to go to work, I don't want to do this, I can't bother, I just want to stay at home. And it's like, now we finally have it, we're still complaining. So it's like, honestly, us human beings, we're just really never satisfied. But anyway, rumble rant over, and I'm just going to get straight into this video and share with you guys the things that I feel like we can be doing during these hard times to better ourselves, push forward, and just to get that much closer to where we want to be in our lives. So the number one thing on my list that I feel that we can all be doing during these times of self-isolation is basically investing in yourself mentally and spiritually. So what does that mean? It can involve you meditating, praying. It's just basically trying to center yourself and basically reset. We all go through periods where we may feel stressed and overwhelmed. And this situation, no matter how unfortunate it is, it's literally that opportunity to just stop, pause, reassess, rethink what you're doing, what's working, what's not, what you need to change, and just move forward in a better, much more positive way. Get rid of stress, reprioritize, remember what is important to you and what's not, and start from there. Get into the habit of good routines. So this is why I say, number one, meditation and prayer are good things to get into the habit of during these times. It'll do wonders for your mental balance and just emotional well-being, especially during times like this where there is a lot of uncertainty and some people are also very scared. So this will definitely help to just sort of keep you afloat and just keep the positive energy going. Thing number two that we can be doing, get active. Invest in yourself physically, exercise, and keep moving. So set up a good routine of how you're going to keep yourself active during these times. Obviously, we're limited to where we can go. Gyms are closed. So why not begin working out at home? There's so many videos and resources online that you can use. You can go to YouTube, check out workout videos on there and follow those through. Or alternatively, there's loads of apps that you can download in your app store that will help with this. That'll help you to tailor workout plans for yourself and for your goals. So there's literally no excuse. Can't go to the gym, can't go out and work out, do it indoors. Do it in the comfort of your house, in your living room. It's that easy. For me personally, I am somebody that sort of goes through phases. So sometimes I want to be in the gym, sometimes I want to be at home. And it's for different reasons. And honestly, the times when I want to be at home is usually during winter, and times where typically you don't want to be outside. In winter, it's dark, it's cold, it's raining. I don't really want to step out of my house to go to the gym. And so I'll implement working out at home. So similarly, in this sort of period where we can't really go out and there's not much that we can do outdoors, it can be a great idea to start working out at home. There's the convenience aspect, and also just the fact that you can incorporate working out much easier into your routine, because it takes less time, where you're not traveling to anywhere, and literally everything is done in the space of your home. And honestly, I really feel that on days when I do my morning workouts, I feel so much more invigorated and refreshed to get on with my day. Number three, yes, very typical, but guys, let's just read. When was the last time you picked up a book? Or do you have a book that you picked up a while ago, started reading, were probably very much into it, but it just went down to the bottom of your to-do list and it wasn't a priority? I myself am a culprit of this. I picked up this book, what was it, last summer? It's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And honestly, with just the daily challenges and things of life, it literally just got to the bottom of my pile in terms of things that I needed to do. It was long forgotten in my memory, and honestly, it's something that when it comes to mind that, oh, I still haven't finished this book, I need to pick it up again, it does make me feel quite bad, because at the end of the day, reading is just so good for our minds. It helps to challenge us, it helps us to keep on top of our toes and just build and develop our brain cells. And it's just, reading is just so great. Whether you're reading fiction or non-fiction, there's always something that can be learned from reading a book. They're stimulating, they educate, and they just help you to grow. So when I talk about reading, it's not just physical books like this. You can read things online, like via Amazon Kindle. You can also try something called Blinkist. So Blinkist is basically an online, I think you can get an app as well, but basically you can do it online, and basically what it does is that it summarizes well-known books, or just books in general, into 15 minutes. So it gives you a summary of the book, so you don't have to read through hundreds and thousands of pages of the conventional book, and it just basically gives you the general gist and idea of the book. A great thing about Blinkist as well is the fact that it narrates it for you, so you don't have to visually read the book yourself, like it'll read it out for you. So that's a great thing as well to use. And it's also not just books that you can read, there's professional papers and articles that you can really like get into. They're free and they're great, whether that be for academic purposes or just for your own like social reading and for enjoyment. For articles, I recommend somewhere like Medium. They have articles on literally every topic that you can imagine. If you have an area of interest or something that you'd like to learn more about, check out Medium and just look through it. Browse through the articles that they have, and honestly, I'm sure you'll find something that's of interest to you and will definitely be beneficial to your growth and just development as an individual. Thing number 4 that we can be doing during these times, learn something new. So this could be a new trade, a new hobby, a new skill, new behaviors. So a new trade. So you may work within HR, for example. Maybe you've got an interest in things to do with project management or even engineering, computer science, that kind of thing. Go and read up on these things and learn about them. Want to develop a new skill or hobby like hairstyling, makeup, sewing, DIY of some sort, building, I don't know, whatever it may be. There's so many resources out there online that you can use to become a somewhat SME in any field. That's a subject matter expert. You don't need to go out there and get a degree or a professional qualification for certain things. All you need to do is immerse yourself in the unlimited resources that we have available on the internet. And before you know it, you're a subject matter expert on that thing. You can also learn new behaviors, so the importance of maintaining a positive mindset, or time management, or developing good habits. Again, you can check out somewhere like Blinkist for resources like this. Blinkist is very much focused on non-fiction, so it's great for like some of these motivational self-help sort of resources and books. Number 5, take an online course. So this links back to my previous point about becoming a subject matter expert in any given field. There's so many online courses that you can take out there. Check out platforms like Udemy, edX, and literally the resources are unlimited. Learn about any area, any field, any trade, any skill that you want to develop. It's out there and it's available to you. Also, you can find a lot of these courses are free, so you don't even have to pay for them. Some you may have to, but it's down to you and your preference and the level of knowledge that you want to develop in these things. There's literally no excuse. The world is your oyster. And just because we cannot go out does not mean that we cannot continue to be productive and progress ourselves as individuals. Yeah, times are hard, but that's not an excuse to just sit around and be lazy, okay? It's very easy to get into that sort of habit and just feel like, oh, I can't be bothered to do anything. Oh, we can't go out. Oh, we can't do this. Oh, we can't do that. But there are things that we can do now that will put us in a better position in future when this whole situation is over and we can sort of move back into BAU and usual way of doing things in our daily lives. So anyway, back to my point about taking an online course. Who knows, after doing a number of these courses and building up your knowledge in a particular area, you too can become an expert and maybe start a business from there or start selling your own courses. Who knows where the future is going to take you? But just do something, get started. Thing number 6 that we can be doing, progress those things that you have been putting off. So if you had a business idea that you came up with a couple of months ago or a few weeks ago, why not go back to the drawing board? See if this idea is really viable and something that you can push, work on, develop a business case, do some research. Who knows, in the space of these 2 weeks or whatever that we may be stuck at home, you may have gotten to a point where you've developed a full-fledged, viable business idea that's going to start bringing you in secondary income. How amazing would that be? On the other side of doing things that you've been putting off is also the idea of home DIY. Revamp your room, revamp your house. If there's something that you wanted to do in the house for a while, even if it's just like putting together like a wardrobe, you know, one of those like DIY wardrobe kits that you buy from like IKEA or like Argos or something. Get on with that, do it and stop putting it off. So we just have to keep moving and focus on the things that we can be doing at this time in our homes and not let the situation set us back. The 7th thing that you can be doing is promoting your business or services. So I've spoken about this in a previous video, and this is generally the idea that if you're good at something or you have a trade that's not even necessarily what you work as, that's outside of your general day-to-day job, let's say you're good at design or like, you know, artsy stuff or just anything really, promote those services online. So I mentioned previously websites like Fiverr or freelancer.com where you can go online, create yourself a profile and advertise services that you have to offer. And honestly, people will just come and find you on there. These websites are basically like marketplaces where you can advertise yourself, your company, and then people will come there and book you as required. I know I've personally used Fiverr before and it was great. Number 8, invest in family time. Play games, mess around, spend more time chatting to your siblings or your parents, whoever you live with basically. Invest more time in them. Now I know this might might sound a bit like, duh, like I live with these people, I have no choice but to talk to them. But it goes a bit deeper than that. It's not just the idea of coexisting or, you know, living in the same space as people, but actually genuinely bonding with them, you know, speaking to them properly, having laughs, having jokes, playing games, just doing things that we, on a daily basis, we complain that we don't have time for. So now's the time. We've got pretty much all the time in the world. Let's just really utilize this time and build up on those relationships. Enjoy the downtime at home, that more personal and one-on-one time that you have with the people that you live with. So anyway guys, that brings me to the end of this week's video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please do let me know down in the comments. Please do also let me know if you have any suggestions of things that we could be doing during these times to keep ourselves occupied, keep ourselves productive. I'd really love to know. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Bye.